Hi people, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Nate. I'm currently a 21 years old biotech entrepreneur based on Guangzhou, China and US. I'm also a uni student at University of Sydney doing a degree of finance and accounting. Today, I want to share you a little bit new topic which is related to mental health as well as my little bit side project. One of my side projects I'm recently working on is a youth unemployment mental health support program in Queensland. So before we start the story, I want to talk you a little bit about my personal mental health experience. So half years ago, one of my friend Andy, she come up to me and she said she been feeling depressed and she feeling incredibly alone in her situation. No long ago, I too was feeling anxiety and somewhat ashamed about my feeling. So I tried to figure out where those negative feelings coming from. How did I get this? So I tried to remember it, rewind my memory, and I found that. And on that time, I was just into the university and not to learn, and I feel kind of stressed because I got lots of assignment, lecture, notes, and lots of stuff, business work need to do. There just sounds too much stress on my shoulder. So I start to ask few of my friends about whether they ever experienced depression or other mental syndrome before, and just every people they said yes. So I was quite shocking because almost all of them never spoken to me about their situation. Also, not spoken to anyone. So I want to make some contribution to the community on that time. Young people voice need to be listened. They need to be cared. They need someone who can show empathy to them, to listen their perspective, to listen their perception. They are important. They are part of in society. I do believe university, institution, different company have to show respect to the people who has mental disability. So I decided to join the program, decided to work with one of professional psychologists, Amy Cho, to work on a teenager mental health program, what we call U Mental. The company was U Mental. So basically, we are bringing online health consulting and psychology service into the affect people, especially youth people in Queensland. The user only pay half the price of consulting fee. The another part of fee will be sponsored by the government or other non-profit organization. That's our initiative. So still got lots of work need to do because I only have a rough prototype. We also want to building a group chat, something like a room call, something. So people who have similar experience, and they could be anonymous speaking what they want to say in the room. So the host will be a professional therapist, and the rest of the participants can share their experience, share their feeling to each other, and support to each other. Kind of a motivation they could get from that program. So in order to make sure we could help more people and put them in a positive way, we decided to taking a whole university approach to our mental health service, as well as we were providing professional onboarding training to our therapists. In Australia, especially in Queensland, and the youth unemployment rate has reached 9.5% right now. It's quite quite huge number, compared to other states in Australia. So that's a problem we try to solve. We will see what happens in the future. We already submit this proposal to the Australian government, Queensland government. So right now I just have to, finalize our product design and to see they still have a lot of detail we need to be modified, we need to revise, and also have to ask professional lawyer. Hopefully my program could be a success one day. And yeah, we found that the community level depression and anxiety has significantly risen in line with the youth unemployment rate, which has also risen. Youth unemployment has made young people more vulnerable to mental illness at this stage because failure to find a job can adversely affect their self.
Contrastingly, the outliers on the high end include individuals who are already highly employable or not struggling with long-term unemployment. The control group will be the individuals who actively participated throughout the process against individuals who inquired about therapy sessions but did not proceed. This will allow us to determine the effectiveness of the program. After analyzing the results of our participants,